just did an 8-day vacation up in Utah. And this is part of the wealth creation formula. I'm gonna give this to you. It's gonna be in the link below. I just wanna share a couple things with you about creating wealth. This is not something I was taught. This is something I discovered through trial and error, through finally becoming aware that what I was being taught didn't work. Look, I was brought up, like most of you watching this, if you were brought up poor or in the middle class, you were never ever exposed to possibilities and opportunities. You were trained to get an education, work hard, get a job. That's my buddy JJ right behind me. He's in transition in his life, 50 years old, getting ready to make a move, getting ready to do something different. You see him putting his tongue out. Here's my little girl right here. This is what I'm talking about, wealth. Wealth, real wealth. Real wealth would include the freedom to go where you want, when you want, stay as long as you want, and you deserve that, okay? You deserve it. Listen to what I'm telling you right now, because everybody told me I couldn't have what I was dreaming of. Everybody told me it's not possible, give it up. That's only for select people. You gotta have a big break to make that happen. You're thinking ridiculous. Don't have high expectations. Well, the truth is, my entire life, I've had monster expectations. And again, I want to remind you, when I talk about wealth creation formula, I'm not talking about money, okay? Yes, certainly money would include it, but I'm talking about family. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about kids, man. I'm talking about having the life you want, going where you want, doing what you want. Wealth creation formula. Listen to what I'm saying to you. If you pay attention to this, if this message is getting you at that time in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know there's something wrong with what people are telling me. Your mom and dad got a job, bought a home, put some money in retirement, and they're worried every second of every day. That is not wealth, okay? That is not freedom. Most of you watching this are going to be in the United States. But if you're outside the United States, see, if you're outside the United States, you want to have a middle class like the United States. And if you're in the United States and you're in the middle class, you're like, wait a minute, what is this thing, the middle class? And why am I not feeling the freedom that everybody says this should be so good? I got a good job. Maybe it's paying me 50 grand or 60 grand or 70 grand or 200 grand. The truth is, at all of those levels, you know, there's no freedom. There's no wealth. If you look up the word wealth, it might be a good thing for you to do here. I'm going to give you a couple of tips, and I'm going to give you this link to a wealth creation formula that I literally discovered, that I wrote the blueprint for you to have a formula so you could create wealth. So you could create what you want in your life, so you can go where you want, take your family with you if you want. Hopefully you want to take your family with you. So what is this? Is it possible? Is it possible for you to have a plane with your name on it? 365GC is the tail. It's on that engine right there, called the tail number. And that tail number, it says, I'm going to be Grant Cardone 365 days of the year. That little plane right there is $8.3 million to buy it used. Costs $2 million a year to operate it. How do you do that when you grew up broke? You grew up poor. I'm talking broke. I'm talking every week your paycheck goes to your bills. It goes to your rent. For the first, between the ages of 19 and 23, or 25, 19 to 25, I couldn't make my rent for 6 years. And then one day I'm like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, how do I create wealth? How do I create freedom? How do I get enough money? And it's tough. It's tough when everybody's telling you you can't do it. You see what I'm saying? My mom and dad, nobody talked to me about having your own plane. Nobody talked to me about millions of dollars. but it's possible. It's possible, and you should have it. Look, if I can do this, you can do this, all right? But I couldn't do it because I was operating with other people's formulas that were based on jobs and salaries and retirements and savings and cutting and pinching and save the pennies and save the nickels and put the money in the Keogh account because my employer will match and I never get that money for 30 years. Look, that right there, that is real wealth. That is real wealth that allows me, I'm not talking about money again, I'm talking about real wealth that allows me to go where I want, when I want, how I want. So here, I'm gonna give you a couple things. The first thing on the wealth creation formula, and this might seem really simple and dumb to you, but dude, you need income. You need income. You guys out there hating on jobs, you're like, oh man, a job is just above broke. You need a job that pays you money, okay? The second thing you need to do is you need to get that money and only spend money on things that will create more income. You understand what I'm saying? No debt. No debt. Debt is not for spending. Debt is not for a home. I would never borrow money to buy a home. We rent our house, okay? We rent. We just left a vacation for 10 days. I rented a guy's $13 million house.
Oh, it was nice too.
Okay, beautiful house. I don't want to own his house. I want to rent his house. I want to use his house. Me and my wife grabbed his house, put our kids in it, and we walk away when we want, okay?
But tell him why we wouldn't want a second vacation home. Did you already do that?
Yeah.
Then you're stuck going to the same place? You already went over that?
Oh, what are you doing barefooted, huh? She doesn't know I'm going to give you all this material in the wealth creation formula. Whoa! Okay? Go where you want, do what you want, stay as long as you want. We were going to go extend our vacation for another 7 days or so, but we can't because
Mama didn't bring the passport.
Mama didn't bring the passport. So you know what? Now we don't have our freedom again. So we'll go to Miami and pick them up, and who knows? Maybe Sabrina will talk me into going another place. So look, here's the deal. In the link below, since my family's grabbing me now, I want you to get the link to the wealth creation formulas. This is not something I was taught. This is something I discovered. From the age of 25 to about 45, I started my companies. Thank you. I started companies, and I did it all wrong, okay? And I want you to learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make the same mistakes. First thing I did wrong was when I made money, I spent it, okay? I spent it on junk. And I'm like, I corrected that really quick. So that was fine. I've always been a fairly frugal person, believe it or not. I'm telling you about a plane I bought. I'm telling you about a vacation where we just spent 10 days in a guy's $13 million house. But I'm actually extremely frugal. I've always been frugal, but the problem with the frugal is at some point the frugal traps you and contracts you and makes you stay smaller than you need to be. I should have been reinvesting money. So this is what you're going to learn in the wealth creation formula. First thing you got to do is make money. Second thing you got to do is add income to that. I know that sounds simple, but you're missing some points, and I'll go into detail on it. The third thing you want to do is you want to stay broke. Now this is a very, very important concept. This is the concept that allowed me to buy this plane. Actually, I bought this plane 2 years ago based on the concept of going broke. Make money, create second flows of income, multiple flows of income, to start trapping more money. And when you start accelerating that and getting more money in savings, you want to go broke. You want to start investing in things that will allow you to buy time and opportunity. Okay, time and opportunity are worth way more than money. And again, you'll see all this information in the wealth creation formula. And you might be thinking, dude, this guy's just bragging about how much money he makes. No, I'm not, okay? Okay, don't be envious. Envy is not a way to increase your wealth, your time, your freedom, or increase the value of your family, okay? The way for you to get out of the trap that I watched my mom, my dad, my brothers, my sisters, so many of my friends, the way to get out of that trap. So I got a buddy here, JJ, he came out, I'm flying him home. I had 3 of my other employees out here, my executive employees, Brought my kids out. This is a guy. I can't tell you who that dude is in the door in the gateway there. What is it called? Where the plane goes up? So much going on, man. There's so much going on. So look, check it out, okay? Here's the deal. The reason I'm telling you this is not to brag. If I can do this, you can do this, okay? If I can do this, you can do this, but you need the right information. And by the way, let me just say this. For those of you watching this and like, I don't need all that stuff. I don't need a plane. You need a vacation, don't you? You need to bring your kids on that damn vacation. Maybe you need 2 or 3 vacations a year, okay? How about this? How about you don't need a vacation, but you need to stop worrying every second of every day, every minute. See, I watched my mom worry from the age of, I guess she was 48 years old. When did she have me? My mom had me when she was 38. My dad died 10 years later. So my mom's 48 years old, has no income and no ability to have a job. Nope, didn't know how to create multiple flows of income. Didn't know what to invest money in. Never thought about time and freedom as more important than money. So what happened? She just tried to save her way and save the family to take care of us. That is not a way to take care of a family. The way to take care of your family is to create time and opportunity. And you're going to hear and you're going to see in detail me walk through each of the steps of the wealth creation formula, because you deserve that, folks. Maybe you don't want to fly private, okay? No problem. Just take the money and give it to a church. Take it and give it to people that are suffering, hurting, okay? Or maybe you do this. You buy the plane, you create more time and more opportunities, and that creates more money so you can give to more charities, the church, help your neighborhood, help your family. All I'm telling you is this, okay? You deserve it. You deserve to have it all. You deserve to go where you want, do what you want, have a little bed for the kids so they can sleep on the way home, okay? You deserve this life, okay? And by the way, when you get this, I guarantee you only have to do one thing. You got to pay taxes. I'll talk a little bit about that in the wealth creation formula, how to minimize that. See, people in the middle class and even rich people, they get hammered so hard by taxes because they never learn how to avoid legally, how to take advantage of the tax trap. See, those guys can be beat. But to do that, you got to have cash flow. Again, it's in the link below. Okay, I'm trying to inspire you right now to say, look, you deserve it all. You deserve this lifestyle. You deserve what I'm doing right now. You deserve it. You should have it. You should have it for yourself, your spouse, your kids, your family. Okay, you deserve to have it all. We're gonna go to Miami now. Look, this is a tail cam and a map. If I switch this over, let's see if I can show you how to switch over. Forward video. And I'm going to show you the tail cam. Watch. Look, this is the tail cam. See, there's the mountains. That's where I was outside. I was walking around out here. Is that cool or what? Okay. I'm done bragging. I'm done bragging. But I'm not really bragging. I'm trying to inspire you.
30 minutes.
You got to give me a what?
30 minutes massage for $18. We're going to do it stand back.
What? You want to earn $18 really bad, don't you?
Yes.
First step of the wealth creation formula, income.
He's asking if you can earn it.
How do you find the right job to create the right income? I'll actually lay that out for you. How do you find the right job, the right vehicle to create the right amount of income in the right time and opportunity? Number 2, how do you add multiple flows of income? Okay, what do you spend money on? What not to spend money on? When to use debt, when not to use debt. Okay. 3rd thing, how do you go broke? On purpose. Why do you go broke on purpose? This is a phenomenal thing that I've done for years now. I discovered this.
I need your seat to go down.
What?
I need your seat to go down.
You need my seat to go down?
Yes.
Why?
So it can be a massage.
Oh, so it can be a massage. She wants to give me a massage to earn some income. Then you go broke. Now she's going to go broke on some Shopkins. I wouldn't advise that.
Obviously.
I wouldn't advise that. I would go broke in investments. I would pour that money into things that create new flows of income. It's said that the average millionaire has 7 flows of income. It's actually way higher than that. Way, way higher than that. Okay. Imagine, 25 years old, I'm broke, got a drug problem. Today I probably have 70 different flows of income, okay? Half of which are more passive than active. It's a life, man, it's a good life. I tell you what, it's a long way from being broke and a drug problem. Long way from not having the wife I want, not having the kids I want, not having the time, freedom I wanted. You deserve that. They don't teach it in school. They don't teach it in college. Your mom and dad probably didn't know how to do it. Okay? Number one, you can have this life. Number two, you deserve this life. Number three, if I can help you get there, then you help me fulfill my legacy. Number four, I ask one thing of you. When you make it, and you will, if I can, you can, okay? When you make it, I ask you to do one thing. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to what works. Write it down. Build a program and give it away to other people. That's what I'm doing for you today, okay? We're off to Miami. I wish you guys were with us next time we come out here to the big mountains. Boy, these mountains were great. The skiing was awesome. I don't know if I can see that beautiful mountain there. We just left there. Next time, me and you, we're going forward together, all right? Hey, God bless. Be great. See you at the top.